Namaskar, distinguished session chair, eminent panelists, participants, ladies and gentlemen. Warm greetings from Sikkim and its people to all the participants, and I thank for this opportunity. First of all, it is a privilege for me to be among this galaxy of prominent personalities on a discourse to rationalize the importance of Eastern Himalaya contributing sustainable development. Our green heritage, passed on by our forefathers, is our natural capital for us, and the Eastern Himalaya is a global asset. I am personally very pleased to know that Balipara Foundation is advocating the significance of Eastern Himalaya through this virtual forum. I am also happy to learn that this session will be emphasizing on opportunities to harmonize ecology and economy for a prosperous future for us and the coming generation. I congratulate the organizers for making this event meaningful for all of us, including the people of Sikkim. We all know that the Eastern Himalaya is listed as part of the mega diversity countries. Due to its immense natural assets, it is among the biologically richest area on earth and harbor a variety of biodiversity. Even today, the large inaccessible landscape of this region hides the real extent of its biodiversity. This was evident from 1998 to 2008, where more than 350 new species were identified, including one of the world's smallest deer and the possibility of many more species that are yet to be discovered. However, at the same time, it is also a part of the crisis ecoregions, biodiversity hotspots, and global 200 ecoregions due to changing scenario of our heritage. As part of the Eastern Himalaya, Sikkim is privileged to be blessed with large number of natural resources and rich biodiversity including birds, butterflies, orchid and medicinal plants. The agricultural diversity implemented by ethnic diversity and more importantly with ecosystem diversity due to the various elevations. Our association with nature is stronger with almost 75% of our people still living in the rural areas and depend on surrounding nature for their livelihood. Our ancestors used their traditional knowledge and practices sustainable conservation and add value to these resources. It is this legacy that inspired and guided us in charting the sustainable use of resources, considering it is a natural capital. While we take great pride in our rich culture and past achievement, we are faced with numerous challenges from globalization, climate change, and most recently, disruption and adverse impact of COVID-19 pandemic. Sikkim is a mountainous state with limited opportunities compared to rest of India. Thus, our development model has to therefore be unique to meet the aspirations of people living in fragile and harsh conditions. Hence, Sikkim's development model is built on the three pillars of sustainable development. One, environmental sustainability. Number two, social well-being. And number three, economic viability. As part of the first pillar, environmental sustainability, over 40% of Sikkim's land areas falls under the protected area network, including the first mixed World Heritage site in India based on culture and nature, the Kanchenjunga National Park, notified by UNESCO. Sikkim is also part of the Kanchenjunga Landscape Initiative, a regional conservation and development initiative covering part of eastern Nepal, Bhutan, and Sikkim, facilitated by the International Center for Integrated Mountain Development, ASIMOD. Sikkim has been declared the cleanest state on a number of occasions and have made great strides in the field of renewable and clean energy, capitalizing on our abundant natural resources. We have undertaken vulnerability mapping across the state, based on which coping and adaptation interventions are designed and implemented. spring set, watershed, and landscape conservation approaches are being applied for resilience and to sustain ecosystem services. Our forest cover increased from 2,700 square kilometers in 1989 to 3,379 square kilometers in 2020. Sikkim is a pioneer of the Smriti Ban concept aimed at developing memorial forest on degraded land through community stewardship. Ladies and gentlemen, as part of the second pillar, social well-being, Sikkim has made effort to empower its citizens by lending support and promote rural tourism, homestay, and agro-pastoristic practices, focusing on organic agriculture production and dairy and rural setting based on nature and culture. By promoting and incentivizing organic agricultural practices, agro-biodiversity management, and supporting entrepreneurship for youth through skill development, soft loans, and startup opportunities. Sikkim is supporting the responsible production and consumption in addition to being a fully organic state and preferred destination for ecotourism. Sikkim is also one of the largest producers of large cardamom. We have recently nominated our famous Dalle Khusani round chilies for geographical indication tag and have been working with Ashimot on large cardamom and for its regional tag. Ladies and gentlemen, considering the third pillar economic viability, Sikkim is investing on green development sector by focusing on renewable energy, ecotourism, organic farming, and small-scale entrepreneurship, capitalizing on the product coming from the nature, relying on the valuable medicinal and aromatic plants found in the state. The government is also encouraging entrepreneurs to capitalize on this sector. We are now looking at creating employment opportunities for educated youth in their respective areas and are focusing on creating markets and supply chains around traditional craft, tourism based on culture, health, and nature, and promoting agriculture product under the one village, one product concept. Sikkim is also looking to promote its organic produce, unique yak product from highland communities, medicinal and aromatic plants. I am pleased to say that Sikkim has been a preferred place for our development partner as we encourage integrated approach through coordinated action through partnership. Sikkim is working closely with both national and international agencies for achieving our common goals of conservation and development, including the NITI Aayog, India's premier think tank, JICA, UNDP, and Ashimot for larger landscape level conservation and sustainable development. We are open to interested partners to work together and value partnership with private sector, civil society, and development partners to meet both technical and financial commitments. Ladies and gentlemen, as Chief Minister of Sikkim, let me reiterate that Sikkim is largely progressing in the development pathways, capitalizing on the blessing of nature, and I assure this forum that my state and people are committed to conservation using green development pathways to address the challenges of climate change, poverty, and the pandemic, and achieve our common goal by balancing conservation and development. As the focus of this forum is nature and economy, this legacy will remain with us for generations to come. Sikkim has been a peaceful state for decades and is therefore an ideal place for investment in green solution and economic growth. You are welcome to Sikkim. Thank you once again for giving me this opportunity. Jai Hind, Jai Sikkim.